Hello my YouTube beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a 5-minute Friday covering my favorite powders and powder foundations. This was actually requested by you guys, so I picked out some of my favorites that I just cannot live without. These are powders that I use pretty much daily, and I have two powders to talk about that I do use as a powder foundation when I don't like to use liquid foundation. So if you guys are enjoying the 5-minute Fridays, be sure to give this one a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe because I do upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I felt like wearing a red lip. Like it is, when I'm filming this, it's Halloween. I just feel like red and orange and all the things just need to be worn because it's getting into the fun holiday season. If you're new to the series, this is where I set a 5-minute timer and try to explain my top 5 favorite products within a certain category within those 5 minutes. Just to, you know, make it kind of like, think of it as like a speed review, you know? Most of these are high end. I do have a drugstore powder to talk about those. I'll save the powder foundations for last and just start in this order. Cool, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and start my timer. 3, 2, 1, start. So first, powder I want to talk about is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. This is a great drugstore powder. It adds a little bit of coverage because it is tinted. I really like the packaging because I feel like I never get too much powder out of the sifter. If you have oily skin, I would recommend this. It does give a little bit more of a mattified look. I'm actually wearing it as the powder on my skin today, and I just think it's great because it's so affordable and does a very similar thing as high-end powders. The next powder I want to talk about is the Too Faced Peach Perfect powder. This is not so much for my fair guys or gals out there. This is definitely going to darken your foundation just a little bit. It's not drastic, but it does happen. Now this has a little bit of a peach tint to it, and what I love about this is it's not directly the sifter when you open up the container. It does have this little stopper, so you actually have to lift this up and then there is the sifter. So I really love this for mattifying my skin. Makes my skin look so soft, so blurred, really does a good job at keeping me matte throughout the day, and it is a little bit overwhelming when you smell it, but that's okay. I enjoy the smell and it doesn't really bother me after using it for so long. I really do love this powder and it seems to have lasted me a really long time. Next powder is the Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. This is just a cult favorite. Everyone knows about this, or they should know about this because it's so good. I use this with my Wear Test Wednesdays just because I know how this wears on my skin. It does a really good job at keeping me matte. Again, similar to the Too Faced, except this doesn't change the color of your foundation, doesn't darken at all. It doesn't have that strong smell. So if you like the Too Faced Peach Perfect powder and you're like, I can't do the smell, I can't do when it darkens a little, then I would recommend this. This is like my go-to holy grail powder. I know it's just gonna work really well for me. It is a little bit more expensive, so that's downside. I find myself repurchasing this every single time I run out. I got through the first 3 really quickly. I have like so much time. The last 3 products I want to mention are powder foundation. I don't have a ton of products as powder foundations that I truly love, but these 2 I can say are amazing. So the first one is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Blurring Powder Foundation. This is amazing. This is the second one I have. I try to use it sparingly because it can go kind of quickly. It definitely has less product than, like, let's say the Laura Mercier. The Laura Mercier has 1 ounce of product. The Too Faced one has 1.23. The Maybelline one has 0.7. This product has 0.38, not even a full ounce of product in here. So it can go kind of quickly. It does have a really nice mirror, has this, so you can use it on the go. I do take this and apply it to my skin throughout the day if I notice that my foundation has rubbed off anywhere. But this is the most beautiful, soft, matte, natural, full coverage kind of powder foundation I've ever tried. It's beautiful. It's so good. There's a reason why everyone loves it. I don't know what is in this formula, but it kind of feels like magic to me. It's so good. And when I think of a powder foundation that I want to use, it's always going to be this one because it wears so nicely on my skin, very long wearing, and it just looks so pretty. The second powder foundation and last product in this video I'm going to mention is the Urban Decay Stay Naked The Fix Powder Foundation. Now this has even less product than the Makeup Forever one. This has 0.21 ounces of product, but this is what it looks like. So the The downside with this is I feel like you cannot be too harsh when you dip your brush in, because it is going to make this like weird kind of dip and the product kind of flakes off. So that doesn't happen with my Makeup Forever one, which I really like. I feel like I've lost a little bit of product because of this like weird hole right here, and I'm not sure exactly why that's happening. It just, like I said, it feels like it just flaked off. However, I do really love this as a powder foundation because, again, it has a very similar coverage and finish to the Makeup Forever one. It does come with a little sponge on the bottom as well. I think the Makeup Forever one's better, but this is a close second because the formula is really good as well. Whew, I think I made it in 5 minutes. I am curious. Oh, my boob was showing the whole time. Remember when this was called a boob? All right, guys, so that is gonna be it for all the products I wanted to share with you. Let me know down below, are any of these your favorites? And what are your favorite powders or powder foundations that you like to use? I'm always on the hunt for more powders, and I feel like powders really make or break your whole makeup look. So I'm curious to know some of your favorites as well. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the video here. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.